What is going on, everybody? What is going on, the Catch fam? Hope everyone's doing phenomenal tonight, man. Hope everyone has had a great Wednesday. You guys already know what time it is, baby. It's another live 2022 fantasy football mock draft with you guys with the Catch fam. Tonight's draft, we are running a 12-team full PPR mock draft. We've got our boy J Dub's personal league roster settings. So 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 receivers, a tight end, a flex spot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bench spots, no kicker, no defense. So we'll go ahead and set the draft order so everyone knows where they're drafting from. Let's go. There you are. And y'all know what to do on the way in, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hop in the live chat. Let me know what's popping, everybody. Excited to be here. It's going to be a great stream. We're going to talk some fantasy football. We're going to have some fun. So, J-Dub's in the house. What's up, my dude? What up? Let me see here. Real Goated, what's good, man? Talks, hello. Let's see here. So, 1 or 2 you guys, listen, on Discord, you know, shout out to Senior Cinnabon, has been kind of pimping out the Discord. And so what you guys need to do, right? So under the announcements channel, right? If you scroll up here, actually you want to go here. I'm sorry. If you go to reaction roles, I'm sorry. I think this was announced on announcements, but if you go to reaction roles and you just respond with an emoji, doesn't matter what emoji, you can just literally click one of the same emojis that's already here, or you can add a new one. No, someone's already done a thumbs up. You can add a new one. I don't know. That's the first thing I saw. And what that'll do is it'll unlock the mock draft channel for you. So we're trying to get it to where all the mock draft invites are on here. So I should have had it. I should have had it posted in, you know, tonight's mock draft invite posted under announcements and under mock drafts. But when I released it, I didn't even realize I just put it under mock draft. So that's on me, guys. But, you know, Senior Cinnabon really been trying to improve the server overall. So, you know, might be 1 or 2 growing pains. But for those of you who are having trouble finding the mock draft invite tonight, just make sure you go to reaction roles and you respond with an emoji. And then that'll unlock the mock drafts channel for you guys. All right. Hope that clarified a little bit. All right, let's see here. Julian in the house. Pray. What's up, guys? Talks. What's up? Emil, Andrea. Appreciate you guys being here, man. Hit that like button on the way in, man. Appreciate everyone being here. What's up, guys? Let's see here. Albert was good. Ronald. What's up, everybody? Hey, guys. Appreciate you guys being here, man. So, let's see here. I've seen Talks, seen Emil, seen Prey, seen Andrea. I haven't seen Senior Cinnabon yet, but I'm sure he's floating around. Seen Ronald, seen Albert, seen Julian. Haven't seen Kenobi, haven't seen Aiden. So I'll give those 2 a shout on Discord. And then we should be good to go here. We'll be kicking off in I don't know. Let's kick off around 11:20 p.m. How's that sound, guys? So, yeah. Excited for tonight, man. I'm on the wrong app. I'm on Sleeper. I need to be on Discord. All right, let me hit up Kenobi. And let me hit up Aiden. I just tagged them. Didn't say anything. Just tagged them. We'll see if that works. All right. So, nothing really crazy. I mean, in terms of fantasy news today, we had like 1 or 2 small injuries. Russell Gage doesn't appear to be serious. You know, nothing crazy going on today, guys. Oh, can I pull up the, this is what I did last time. We'll just run through this real quick. Let's go through the sleeper news. Oh, there's fantasy basketball, fantasy football. Oh, I did see this. Pats could entertain the idea of training Damian Harris. I don't know how true this is. I don't know. I think this is just one report from Albert Breer from Sports Illustrated. I mean, it's pretty big. I don't know. if this does happen, like this says, Ramondre Stevenson's fantasy stock would go absolutely crazy. But we'll see. We'll see. Browns announced Watson scheduled to start in preseason opener versus the Jags. Wandell, I don't know why I can't say Wandell Robinson has already sewn up Giants starting slot receiver job. Not expected to play much, if at all, in preseason opener along with Kadarius Toney and Kenny Golladay. It doesn't surprise me. I did see that Trey Sermon had a good practice today. No practice for Elijah Mitchell. So, looks like typical Shanahan backfield. Oh, I didn't see this Melvin Gordon being evaluated for a foot injury. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. That might have implications if it's serious. Nathaniel Hackett didn't seem overly concerned, but he did say Gordon's foot is being evaluated. Okay, something to keep an eye on. Right? So yeah, Russell Gage left practice today, and center Robert Hainsey, but they are... I heard it was just a small hamstring injury for Gage. He should be fine. And for Hainsey, it was just cramps. So I think they should be good. Justin Jefferson apparently just killing it at training camp and really liking the new offense as well. Yeah, Jakeem Grant out for the season, but I don't really think that affects much fantasy-wise. Yo, look out for my boy Adam Shaheen. He's not a bad tight end. Going to the Texans. All right, yeah, nothing crazy today. All right, so let's see here. Cinnabon in the house. What's good, bro? Ronald says his channel is seriously killing it. Your numbers are insane. We're doing all right, man. I appreciate that shout out. We're trying our best. Chase in the house. What's good, bro? Yep, approaching that 200,000 view. We just need to hit 200,000 subscribers. Then I'll be happy. But I appreciate you guys giving those shout outs, man. It does mean a lot. Albert, yeah, it looks like we just hit on the Melvin Gordon injury. It doesn't get much bigger. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, okay, that's a pretty big report. I agree, Julian. Sport Dog, what's good, bro? What up, what up? Appreciate you in the house. Spence about to go to bed. Pop it in. What's up, bro? Marky Mark in the house. What's good? What's up, everybody? All right, let's go ahead and get this thing kicked off. You guys, if you're late, you're late. Talks here at 1.1, 30-second selections. You guys know what the drill is, man. If you miss your first round or two, you guys just get some auto picks. We roll from there. I think everyone's here. So, ready or not, here we go. Another 2022 fantasy football mock draft going off. What are the words I'm looking for? Kick it off. There we go. All right, Smokey in the house. Sorry, guys, I kind of neglected the chat for a second there, going over the news. I didn't mean to, but appreciate you guys being here tonight, man. Let's see. JT gone at 1.1 at Talks. Eckler gone to Emil at 1.2. Prey is on the clock. Uh-oh. Prey, you're ticking down. We'll give you an auto pick. 2, 1. I know you're here, Prey. Prey gets CMC at 1.3. Andrew on the clock. I got to think about what I'm going to do. What am I going to do? See, I feel like this is a spot in a real draft I just don't want to be in. I'll just go Henry. Because, like, it's right here where you're like, do I take one of those top-rated receivers, or does Henry come to me, or do I go Harris? Do I go with another receiver? It's just kind of, I don't know. It's a gray area for me, man. But probably going just best running back on the board available, no matter what there. So look at this. Look at the start to this draft, man. Taylor, Eckler, CMC, JJ, Henry, Mixon, Harris, Kupp, Chase. Cook goes at 1.10. We've seen Kupp just like slowly fall back in ADP. You know? Been interesting. Like, was that like 1.2, 1.3, and then he was at like 1.4, 1.5, and like 1.5, 1.6, and now he's like in between 1.6 and 1.8. I mean, I know this is just one mock, but we've kind of seen that across the board. I mean, we are kind of mock drafting every single night, so it's been interesting. All right, Diggs gone at 1.11, Swift gone at 1.12. Aiden takes us in the second round with CeeDee Lamb off the board. All right, let's see here. Aiden really liking the 1.12. I do like that turn. I kind of like the turn at 1.1 a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Chase says some people are way high on Najee. I'm a big Najee fan. Big fan of Najee and Mixon. I think Najee's going to have a great year, man. All right, Jones gone at 2.4. All right, let's see here. Let's have a fun poll tonight. What are you? No, I'm gonna word this differently. Kamara gone at 2.5. Ronald goes with the Chubster at 2.6. All right, I gotta make a selection. James Conner gone 2.7. Give me Debo. All right, let me get this poll going. I am probably going to run an underdog draft after this, by the way, guys. So whoever feels like staying up late, I don't have work tomorrow. So Andrew goes with Javonte at 2.9. I'm putting a lot of thought. We lost Prey. Prey, where'd you go, bro? Let's see here. Chase saying I'm not low on him. I'm saying some people want him over Henry and Mixon, and I don't necessarily disagree. Yeah, I felt like that was the point you're trying to make. All right, so Tyreek Hill gone at 2.10. Andrew's gone at 2.11. Tox goes with Barkley at 2.12, and into the third round we go. J-Dub's down for an underdog. Yeah, man. Let's do it. Josh Allen gone at 3.1. Mike Evans gone. I'm still thinking on this poll. I've got half of it done. I don't know if this was really like, it's not really that groundbreaking. There's your poll for the night. I had a long day, man. All right. So Evans and Fournette off the board into the third round. Andrea goes with ETN. I'll go Zeke. Give me Zeke. Senior Cinnabon on the board here. Let me double check on Sleeper. Who we're still missing? I am reading your comments, Ronald. What did I miss? I'm feeling a little like scatterbrained right now. I've been reading them in my head. When we started the mock, I was 8 and you were 11. I was like, they haven't changed. I'm sorry, Ronald. I will read every Ronald comment for the rest of the night. Mark says spaghetti all day. I don't even know which one I'd pick. I mean, I can't vote on it, but I really don't know. I feel like my heart is saying mac and cheese, though. All right, so third round, A.J. Brown, Monty, Higgins, Keenan Allen, Cam Akers, Breece Hall gone. Aiden will finish up the third round, take us into the fourth. Julian, I need to know my draft pick. Which league are you in? Yeah, there's just a couple, because leagues 1 and 4. So I need to get my brother to decide if he's joining League 2 or not. Joey, if you're out there, we need you in League 2, bro. All right, so Julian's in League, what is that, League 3? Yeah. Who are we missing in League 3? I think it's Filoni and David. All right, so McLaurin got a 3.12. Pittman will take us into the fourth round. I'm almost positive that's who we're missing. Yeah, and I've DM'd both of them. So we'll give it some more time. And we'll make an executive decision soon. All right, DJ Moore gone at 4.2. Did you hear James Robinson looks healthy? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to like taking a flyer on Robinson. Absolutely. John, can you ignore all my comments for the rest of the stream? Sure. Metcalf and Kyle Pitts gone here in the 4th. I got Chubb after we got off. Oh, were you talking about last night's stream? You're confusing me, Ronald. I'm sorry. All right, Sutton gone. Look at Ronald's little squad here, though. Heavy RB with Herbert thrown in the mix. We just gained a new subscriber. Who was that? Nick, welcome to the Catch fam, man. Thank you so much for subscribing. It's very, very kind of you, man. Welcome to the channel. Go Waddle here. Give me Waddle. Talk says got a bad start. What, JT, Barkley, and Allen? Zounder, all the spots are full at the moment, but there's a possibility that they'll open up. So just hit me up on Discord. And I am making a reserve list for if people do not join. So you could be reserve number 1 for sure. All right, 4th round wraps up with Mike Williams, Deontay Johnson, Josh Jacobs, George Kittle, and Darren Waller. Talks going double tight end as a meal. It's on the clock at 5.2. You said, let's get off when you started the draft, and I picked Chubb, so I said I got Chubb after he got off. Fair enough. All right, my homie's gone at 5.2. Okay, bad start of ignoring my comments. That's probably true, Talks. Okay, I see you, Ronald. All right, Andrew on the clock here. Then I got to decide what I'm going to do. Oh no, man, Elijah Mitchell's starting to spook me a little bit. Appears to be clear-cut RB1 in San Francisco. Man. Nah. Alright, fine. I like that report. There we go. I got Debo and Mitchell. I got both the Niner RB1s. A little run at tight end between the end of the 4th and in the 5th with Kittle, Waller, Schultz, and Goddard gone. Yeah, I feel like everything's going over my head, guys. I'm sorry. Nick, Aaron Jones, or I'm assuming that's Saquon in full PPR. Depends on who you're drafting before them. Depends on the entire team, right? Because, I mean, I probably lean Barkley because he's going to be a little bit cheaper, at least at the moment. And you may even be able to get him beginning of the 3rd. Depending on how many teams you're drafting with as well, right? The thing with Aaron Jones, well, I think he's got a great setup in PPR as well. A.J. Dillon's so much cheaper, you know? And really, when you look at the stats between the two, Jones last year had the better receiving year, 65 targets, 52 receptions, 391 receiving yards, and 6 receiving touchdowns. But really, when you look at it with Dillon, you know, only 37 targets, but off those 34 targets, or excuse me, off those 37 targets, 34 receptions for 313 receiving yards. I mean, that's still not bad, and 2 touchdowns, right? So 800 yards on the ground and 5 touchdowns. I mean, I like Aaron Jones a lot, but I've just been fading him because I'd rather draft Dillon, you know, a couple rounds later. So I think I'd lean Barkley because I think he's at a really affordable ADP at the moment. That could change any day. So, Nick, appreciate you. Welcome to the channel, bro. And feel free to drop any other questions you got. Talks' 3 wide receiver draft, still haven't taken any. David in the house, what's good, man? David, make sure to fill your spot for the Catch Fam League. I sent you your invite through a DM on Discord as well. And I will be reserving a mock draft spot for you tomorrow as you requested. Cinnabon, I'm still on the TDP train. Hey, stick with it, man. Stick with it. I know he's been your late round guy. Talk says I drove up the tight end price by going double tight end. Yeah, I kind of noticed that. I'll go D-Hop. Give me some late season value. Pray, I was trying to draft as I showered. It did not go well. That sounds like you, bro. I like it. I appreciate the dedication. Good to have Mark in the house, man. David will say Dylan will outscore Aaron. I won't be surprised. Talk says Dylan will outscore everyone in the league. It's possible. Ronald says, gotta be ready for anything. People are sniping me like crazy. Hey, man. That gets you prepared, if anything. Is the mock just standard tomorrow? Yeah, nothing crazy, Aiden. Just 12-team, full PPR, regular format. With we'll have Steven in the house tomorrow, so we'll be drafting a little bit earlier at around 9 p.m. Eastern time. Anything can happen, says J-Dubs. Julian says D-Hop over Thomas. I mean, I'm not really on the Thomas train personally. Yeah, I'm not really there for the Thomas. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. Like, I get why people are there, but I just personally, you know, I'd rather draft. I'm gonna go with the extra receiver here. I'm gonna go Elijah Moore. I would rather draft Chris Olave, 2 rounds later, personally. So Thomas just spooks me, man. You know, I was really low on Thomas last year. Something I got right the year before. He absolutely burnt me. So, yeah, I'd rather have D-Hop right in my bench for 6 weeks and then plugging him in personally. And potentially Olave, you know, like I said, a couple rounds later. Dolphins and Eagles stacks keep landing in my lap. Those have been... Tonight's just Eagles for you. But that Dolphin stack's been your thing lately. Jacoby's a wide receiver 1. I mean, he is. But it'll be interesting to see how the Patriots kind of develop into the year. Daniel, Philly should trade Miles Sanders for Kareem Hunt. Let's go. I mean, they might not even need to, you know, they could probably use draft capital to acquire Kareem Hunt if they really wanted to. Gosh, that would make for a crowded backfield, though. And I won't be able to make it to the early mock tomorrow to work late. Are you going to do another? I am probably going to do a second stream tomorrow night as well, but it'll be Underdog. So I'll probably do Underdog stream tomorrow night as well. Ronald says Parker's a wide receiver 1. It's possible. Be interesting to see how they roll out. And then Bourne and him are the co-wide receiver 2. I mean, I could definitely see it being that way. Why does Lockett always fall in drafts? I guess because Russell Wilson isn't the quarterback anymore for the Seahawks. But at the end of the day, I mean, that's your wide receiver 15 in PPR last season. Like, I've said it all off season. We still haven't seen his ADP move up at all. You know, there's just a point with me, like, where I'm just not going to pass on Lockett. I mean, what? He's available right now, right? I mean, I don't really need a receiver this round or next round, but yet he'll be gone by then. He's the highest rated receiver right now. Seahawks not looking to trade him. I mean, you know, he got a lot of his personal value off of those big plays and that big, you know, deep ball from Russell Wilson. Relatively inconsistent on a weekly basis from fantasy. Because of that, I'm on the clock. Hold on. Look at James Cook. So I think most people are just scared that Geno Smith and/or Drew Lock aren't going to be able to make that same connection with his style of play. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the value's there. You know, in the 8th, 9th, 10th round, why would you just not take a chance if you need a receiver, right? All right, Smokey, does Deontay, Moore, Waddle, or Williams have wide receiver 1 potential? Would you feel comfortable having any of them as your wide receiver 1? Yeah. I mean, if you're going a little bit RB heavy to begin the draft, I mean, I wouldn't say Williams. Like, I like Williams a lot, but as long as Keenan Allen is healthy, like, Williams is still the wide receiver 2 on that team all day. But I don't dislike Williams. Williams is just bringing that high ceiling, you know, kind of high risk, high reward on a weekly basis, right? But I still really like him. I mean, Deontay and Moore are wide receiver 1s. Yeah, I would say 100%. Waddle, I like Waddle and Williams. Like, they're, you know, both wide receiver 2s on their respective teams, but I do think that they're going to bring enough value. They're very different, right? Waddle's more of that security blanket, has that great chemistry with Tua, where Williams, like I said, is that, you know, that boomer bust guy on a weekly basis, but just such a high ceiling at times, right? It's just two very, very different fantasy players. But would I be comfortable with those guys as my wide receiver 1? I wouldn't be, like, tragically upset, but I might be slightly worried. Like, just from a consistency basis, I guess. I mean, really not with Waddle. I think Waddle, even with Hill there and Gesicki and Edmonds and Garrett Wilson and everything, like, I still think that he's going to have a very consistent year. Williams, I like him more as a wide receiver 2 on my roster just because of that you know, inconsistent ceiling, right? But Deontay and DJ Moore, yeah. If it's full PPR, at least, I don't mind them. Yeah. All right, what we got here? Jacoby Brissett's. Oh. So we went into a whole tangent about the Patriots wide receivers, and Talks just meant Jacoby Brissett's wide receiver 1 and Cooper. Okay, fair enough. Let's see here. Ronald, now I'm not sure which receiver you're referring to. Derek says, hit the thumbs up. Appreciate that, bro. Smash that like button if you guys haven't done so already. Can we get 20 likes on the stream before we end, can't we? Praise, my team are right so far. I haven't ran a draft in a while. Let's see. CMC, Fournette, Singletary at RB, Hill, Deontay, Davis, Ayuk, Schultz, and Jackson. Yeah, I mean, you know, you hit 1 or 2 more late round receivers, and I would get more depth at running back. It's a pretty good squad for sure. Yeah. Oh, Lockett. He's a slot guy with X speed, but he's a great route runner. Even bad quarterbacks can hit open receivers. Yeah. I don't really mind him, like, floating around in this late ADP. Like, one of those things where I'm like, I'm just gonna let it happen, and if he's there, then I'll take him, you know? If he's not there, then I probably got equal value earlier in the draft, you know? Why do more people not stack more in fantasy? I feel like whenever we do these drafts, I'm the only one stacking. I mean, I do feel like it's definitely becoming more common. But I think there's just such an emphasis in, like, underdog and best ball drafts. And, you know, I mean, it does carry over to regular, you know, scoring formats. But I feel like a lot of people just like a little bit more diversification in case of, you know, if that offense has a bad week, right? But if you hit the right stack, it can really, really be valuable. But it has been kind of proven that in, like, regular formats, it's not as valuable. What you said also applies to Cooper. Yeah, definitely mainly for best ball. Oh, look at these rookie RBs getting snagged up. Pierce and Algier. I like it. They moved up a little bit in ADP. Luke in the house. What's up, man? How you doing? Appreciate you being here tonight. I'll get to your question in just a second here. I got to figure out who I'm going to draft. Who am I going to draft? Aaron Rodgers. Would you trade Eckler and Keenan Allen for Adams, CeeDee Lamb, and Akers, PPR and redraft, was offered to me, and I think that's a steal. Luke, it depends on your full roster. You're losing running back value going from Eckler to Akers. In my opinion, you're gaining receiver value, gaining Adams and Lamb, and giving away Allen. As much as I like Allen and as good of a fantasy season as he's going to have, having Adams and Lamb does bring more value to your roster. So it depends on your running back depth. It depends on what running backs you have on that team. You know, with Akers, it's a high risk, high reward circumstance with injury involved, right? Eckler could finish as RB1 this year, you know, especially in PPR. So it depends on your running back room. If your running back room's in a really good place and your receiver room is not in as good of a place, then it's something to consider. Just let me know your running back room. We'll go from there. Talks says stacking lowers your risk with players, but also lowers the reward by losing a roster spot. I gotta make a selection. Give me the Fearmouth. Give me Pat. All right, let's see here. Emil says Breece Hall or Mixon. I'd say Mixon 110%, 10 out of 10 times. All right, let's see here. Luke says my only other running backs worth starting are Javonte and Dillon. My other receivers are Cooper and Godwin. I could probably trade another wide receiver away for a running back. To be honest, I don't know if I want to trade Eckler. Yeah, I mean, I like Javonte and A.J. Dillon, but I really like Eckler. I like Javonte and Dillon a lot more as an RB2 and RB3 on your roster with Eckler as an RB1. So I don't know if I'd pull the trigger there, my dude. I mean, it's good. It's a good wide receiver trade, but outside of that, I'm not crazy looking at your running back room. And you could use receiver help, for sure. It's just, I don't know if going into the season with Cam Akers, Javonte, and Dillon could be really risky. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want Eckler off that roster. I mean, Cooper, Allen, and Godwin. Godwin may miss time. Cooper's quarterback situation shaky. That's tough, man. I mean, the thing you have to kind of face is like, do you want more receiver value? And do you want to take a risk at running back? Because Javonte and Dillon could have very, very good seasons. And then Akers is a question mark for me that could pay off, right? But I just... Man, Eckler, out of all those players listed, for me, Eckler holds the most value right now. I mean, that offense, I think, is going to be incredible this year. They're going to be in the red zone a lot. They're going to score a lot of touchdowns. I think Justin Herbert's going to have a phenomenal year. I think Eckler's going to be a huge, I mean, arguably the focal point of that offense. So, it's tough, man. Jason says in a vacuum, Akers, Lamb, Adams side wins. Man, like, I wonder if you could accept the trade and then trade, like, Akers and Cooper for a running back like anyone, a Zeke or Fournette, a Chubb, to someone who still has good value but is being a little bit underlooked right now. You know what I'm saying? For me, the two players, like, if you do accept the trade, then I would try and package Akers and Amari Cooper, personally. Took an Orphan Dynasty team. Best wide receiver was Chase, as my wide receiver 2 was Burks. Traded Chase for Moore, CD, and Ayuk. I think that was a win. Yeah, I mean, I love Chase. But that gets you depth if you need a depth, man. Damn you, Ronald. Dirty, dirty man, Neil. All right, well, I'm rolling with Pat Freiermuth into the season. Is it crazy that I like... I mean, I don't think it's crazy. I'm more confident in Hunter Henry than Pat Freiermuth. But I thought I could land Freiermuth and Henry. That's why I picked Freiermuth. All right, so Talk says I would probably accept it and try to trade some of your solid receivers for RB upgrades, but that probably means you shouldn't accept it. Aiden likes the Lamb and Adams side, and depends if Akers stays healthy. Yeah, for sure. We missed you tonight, Real Goated, for sure. Who do you have to drop in the trade? That counts too. That's true. That's true. I thank you for the massive help. I appreciate the in-depth answer as well. 100%, man. That's how we roll. So what we do here, bro. I'm going to talk to the Chubb owner and see if he will do Cooper and Akers. Yeah, I think that's a good move. Before I trade, yeah. Pat is going to be tight end 25. I don't know if he'll be that low, but he could regress. He had a really nice season with, yeah, I'd rather have Henry than Freiermuth. I just thought I could land both. Yeah, no kicker, no defense for tonight's draft. This is J Dubs' personal league, so a little bit higher value on receiver, which I'm seeing at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4. So man, running backs are just gross. I'm going Devontae Parker here of the New England Patriots. Mark, have a blessed night. People about to eat some. Ooh, getting some food in you. Is my spot still reserved? 100%, bro. I'll send you an invite after the stream. 100%, man. Have a great night, Mark. It's good to have you back in the house, bro. Go get some grub in you, my dude. But yeah, I'll send you a link on Discord for tomorrow's mock. Ronald said, revenge. No, I just love Devontae Parker. I'm just kidding. I mean, really, like, there was just no one. Like, I wanted Kendrick Bourne, but I don't know. I just went with Parker for the sake of tonight's draft. That was kind of messed up, Ronald. That was messed up, man. I shouldn't have done that. I got a lot of receivers. Debo, Waddle, Hopkins, Moore, Burks, Moore, and Parker. I got 2 Moores. Good to be back, says Mark. 100%, my dude. 100%. It's fantasy season again, man. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Oops, I accidentally turned off the music. Who do I think I am? Oops. It's about to play Nirvana. I'd definitely get copyrighted. I don't want that. There we go. All right. Final round coming. Julian. Can't draft Tim Patrick. He's out for the year. But I respect that. Shout out to Tim Patrick. My team is really weird, but it'd be okay with it. 4 rookies is too much. I would have played this differently if I knew there were no defense or kicker. I did announce at the beginning of the stream, but yeah, sorry if you guys missed that. Julian says, show some respect. I like it. Shout out to Timmy P. Talks, what rookies did you end up with? Olave. You got Kansas City's running back. Garrett Wilson. Why am I only seeing 3 rookies? 1, 2, 3. I only see 3 rookies. What am I missing? My head's going to explode. All right. I'm going to get a second tight end. I'm going to go Robert Tonyan because I got A-Rod on this squad. I appreciate that, Chase. Just kind of, drafting, bro. It's all good, Cinnabon. Yeah, I tried to go over at the beginning of the stream. I probably should have hit on it one more time before we kicked off. It's all good. Kenobi, I got to show some respect to my guy, Zach Milfson. I like it. Yeah, nice upside with those rookies. I mean, they're Like I said, I only see 3 though. You'll see the 4th. Okay, that's what I thought may happen. Everyone's sniping me. I may have sniped you on purpose because he sniped Henry from me. The Dubs. I like it, Tox. All right, let me know in the chat if you guys want me to go over your team. Let's see what we got. Ronald says go over my team first. Herbster, Hawkinson, and Henry. Yep, fine with that. Absolutely fine with that QB situation. Absolutely fine with the tight end room. It's a nice tight end room. Najee, Chubb, Monty, Robinson. I'm fine with that. Brown, Mooney, Woods, Claypool, MVS, Dotson, and Collins. So you wanted Goddard, you wanted Parker, you wanted Herbert. Still a good squad, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 receivers. So in this league, you're probably starting Herbert. Let's say Hawkinson. Let's say Harrison, Chubb. Starting 3 receivers in this league. So Brown, Mooney, Woods. Flexing in probably Monty, right? Yeah, it's a good squad, man, for sure. Very Ronald squad. All right, Andrea, Prescott, and Captain Kirk, Ertz and Everett. JJ, Mike Williams, Michael Thomas, and Tony. A little thin at receiver. Javonte, Etienne, Dylan Edmonds, Hines, Darrell Williams, heavy at running back. So in this league, you'd probably be starting Prescott. We'll say Javonte and Etienne. Jefferson, Williams. For fun, let's say Mike Thomas. And you're probably flexing Dylan or Edmonds. I would lean Dylan. So it's still a good squad for sure. Just need, you know, whether you're treating this like the roster J-Dubs runs or like a regular, you know, team, you probably still need some receiver depth there. Let's see. J-Dubs, raise hand. Gotta love it. Hope you got some good practice for your league tonight, my dude. All right. Murray at quarterback, Pitts at tight end. That's fine. Jones, Walker, Penny, Pierce, Spiller, Robinson. A lot of rookie committees going on here. Then you're really leaning on Penny and Jones, and I think Pierce. But receivers, Chase, Allen, Robinson, Kirk, Jameson, Tolbert. So you'll probably be starting Kyler, Kyle Pitts, Jones, and Penny? Chase, Allen, Robinson. I like that set. Then you're probably flexing Pierce or Kirk. So I don't mind this team. Yeah. How do you feel about it? Being that this is your league settings, how do you feel? Aiden, what we got, broski? Burrow and Knox, I'm good at that. Swift, Pollard, Madison, White, Moostert. CeeDee Lamb, McLaurin, Pittman, St. Brown, Gage, Watson, Hardman. Good receiver value throughout the whole draft, man. So you're starting Burrow and Knox. Swift and Pollard. Lamb, McLaurin, Pittman, and flexing St. Brown. So, like, the running back room is weak, but, like, QB is really solid. I think tight end's solid. Lamb, McLaurin, Pittman, St. Brown on a weekly basis would be really nice. And then with Swift as RB1, like, you could afford to have a shady RB2. So I think this team could work, but the running back depth is a little bit concerning. Emil, Mahomes, Andrews, Gesicki, Eckler, Jacobs, Harris, Carter, Ingram, Evans, Renfro, Thielen, Landry, Myers, Green. So probably starting Mahomes. Probably definitely starting Mahomes. Andrews, Eckler. Let's say Harris for the sake of things. Evans, Renfro, Thielen. Then you got your flex option between Carter, Gesicki, Landry, Ingram, Myers, and Green. So probably flexing any of those guys, really, right? So yeah, I think this team could work. A little bit. I'm not crazy. Well, some of the late round picks, they're fine. I'm just not crazy about some of their upside, like Landry, Ingram, Myers, Green, but they do hold value. Some nice veteran value as well. So it's a good team. Julian. Lance and Stafford. I like that, man. I think that's a good QB to have behind Lance. Komet at tight end. Hall, Sanders, CH, Gordon, Jones. Diggs, Adams, Moore, Judy, Chark, and shout out to our boy Timmy P. Let's say you're starting Stafford to see how Lance starts the season, or you're starting Lance, whatever. Komet at tight end. As long as it's full PPR, I'm fine with Komet there. Starting Diggs, Adams, Moore, and probably flexing Judy. The only issue I have with this team is running back is like just very committee dependent. Like I still think Carter is going to take some touches from Hall, but you're probably starting Hall, and you're probably starting Miles Sanders too. And then Jones, Gordon, CH, just your ceilings are all capped there, you know? But the receivers hold a lot of value. Diggs, Adams, Moore, flexing Judy, you know, Komet, maybe not a crazy ceiling, but a safe floor. Then quarterback's in a good situation. So it's still a good team. All right, let's see here. Talks, have a good night, bro. Who should I take with the 11th pick in a 12-team PPR? I mean, if Kelsey's there, you could get great positional value. You're probably going to see guys like Stephon Diggs, Devontae Adams, CeeDee Lamb in that range if you want a wide receiver 1. If you want to go running back, there's a chance, depending on who you're drafting with, that Mixon or Cook fall out. If they're there, I don't mind either of those guys. If they're not, then you know, DeAndre Swift, Kamara, Aaron Jones, that kind of range will be hanging around. So kind of just depends on how you want to start your draft. If you go tight end, it's probably Kelsey. If you go receiver, you're going to probably have a pool of Diggs, Adams, or Lamb to choose from. But keep in mind that one of those guys may be available at the turn at 2.2, so may be more valuable just to take the top tight end in the draft or to go with the best available running back. I personally would probably go with the best available running back, whether it's Cook, Mixon, Swift, and then at the turn, go with the best available receiver, whether it's Adams, Lamb, or Diggs. But you never know what's going to happen, right? None of those guys may be available. So, Senior Cinnabon suggests you draft a football player. Jason says Kelsey, Swift, Diggs, or Zach Wilson. Derek says J-Dub had a team I would draft. Let's go. He did it for you, bro. Luke, have a great night, everyone. Thanks again for the help. Hopefully the Chubb owner will do that. Yeah, for sure, bro. That's what we're here for, man. And we'll be on tomorrow night about 9 p.m. Eastern time. So if you want to hop back in and give us an update, feel free, bro. It was tough to pick Kirk over Stevenson with the trade news. Rumors, I should say. Rumors is a good point. Good way to put it. Lance is scoring 30 in week 1. It may happen. Aiden says, good night, guys. Have a good rest of the stream. Appreciate you, bro. J-Dub says, possible against the Bears. Can you rate my team? Yeah, bro. Hurts and Gooder. Watson and Fant. Okay. Fine with both those QB and tight end rooms. Mixon, Connor, Dobbins, TDP, and Herbert. Good running back room. Brown, London, Lockett, Boyd, Pickens. Good value at receiver throughout this draft. Go and get your premium receiver 1. Load up at running back. Get your tight end 1. Get your QB 1. But still did a good job of identifying good value at receiver. 2 fair enough handcuff committee situations. TDP and Herbert. Watson and Fant just added, depth to this team. This is a solid team, man. Yep, just all around solid. In this specifically, you're probably starting Hurts and Goddard, Mixon and Connor, Brown and London. Then flexing Dobbins, Lockett, or Boyd, Pickens, Herbert, Fant. Yeah, I like this team a lot, man. This is a solid team, head to toe. Kenobi, Andrea, have a great night. Appreciate you, Andrea. Kenobi, what we got? Kenobi, Brady, Fields, Milfson, Kelsey. Good at that. Cook, Akers, Stevenson, McKissick, Metcalf, Cooks, Godwin, Juju, Sky Moore, and Gallup. So starting Brady, starting Kelsey, Cook, Akers, Metcalf, Cooks. Let's say Godwin's ready by week 1. And you're flexing in Juju or Stevenson or Moore, a healthy Gallup or McKissick. So, yeah, this team could get through for sure. Yeah. The biggest issue is running back. right? Akers still somewhat of a question mark for me. Stevenson, maybe about to see some higher value potentially. But your RB2 spot's what concerns me. So you'd be playing waivers for that, but that can certainly work out as well. So it's a good team, man. Kenobi is supposed to be second. My bad. My bad. Chat was moving fast. This should be good prep for the Underdog draft upcoming for sure. All right, so that does it for the stream. Another 2022 Fantasy Football Mock Draft in the books. Who did I end up with here? Rodgers at QB, Fearmouth and Tanyan at tight end. Really went late round QB and tight end tonight. Senior Senbun, have a great night, my dude. And guys, I am going to run an Underdog draft after this for anyone who's interested or anyone who wants to hang out. All right, so Henry Elliott, Mitchell Cook at RB. I'd be happy with that. Debo, Waddle, Hopkins, Moore, Burks, Moore, Parker. Yeah, I like this team, sure. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brief intermission. Probably just like 5 minutes or so. I'm going to grab another water. Then I'm going to exit this stream and start a new stream. So just hang tight, and I'll leave the next stream up for a minute before I hop into the Underdog draft. So I'll wait for you guys. But if you guys are joining, just keep your eyes peeled. We'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. So appreciate you guys, man. Had a blast with you guys as always. Aiden, Julian, Kenobi, J-Dubs, Albert, Ronald, Senior Cinnabon, Andrea, Prey, Emil, and Talks. Thank you guys so much for drafting. Thank you guys for getting this put together. And everyone else who hopped by, everyone else who jumped in the live chat, thank you guys so much for hanging out, man. And y'all know what to do, man. Hit that like button on the way out. Hit that subscribe button on the way out if you're new to the channel. Check out all the links down below. Make sure to join our Discord if you guys want to join a future mock draft. That is the only way to get our mock draft invites. All right. So I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Ronald, don't you pass out. No. We need you here, Ronald. All right. I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Love you guys. With that, I got nothing else to say. But thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. And remember, you guys saw it here on The Catch. And peace.